Hey guys, this is Evan. Strictly Perform. Obviously, I haven't posted a video up in a good 3 months. There are reasons to that. I've been really busy with work. I started building rotated kits for these cars, and I've had quite a bit of interest. I've built, a good amount of kits so far, and some other miscellaneous stuff, and finally got some time worked in here to try to figure out some of this other stuff with this car. About beginning of March, no, end of March is what it was. I found on Craigslist a guy that was selling a bunch of stuff, Subaru stuff, and it was all for like $450 or something. So I called him up. He was a younger kid. He was probably like 17 or 18 or so, and he had a bug eye just like this. And he had gone through a couple motors, and in the process, he got a bunch of parts in the process. So I went up there and picked it all up. It came with these heads. The block came with the crank and rods and everything, piston, oil pan. These heads are complete cams. I have almost 2 complete sets of cams. I had a whole set of cam gears and 2 extras. 3 water necks, 3 water pumps, all the water cooled piping, 2 oil coolers, brackets. I mean, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. AC brackets, stuff like that. All the timing idlers, belts, that block, another one up there. Spun bearing as well. This one was spun. The heads are, I mean, they're immaculate. The EJ20 heads. The majority of them, when you get them, they have the cracks from the spark plug hole. But these ones don't. So this is my mock-up motor for my turbo kits. Now, currently I don't have one that I've made recently. The one that's on the car was made years ago, and a crappy welder here locally did the work, and it's just a POS. But anyways, so we've been working on this car, and yeah, the intake isn't like this. I was just doing a video for my sponsor for the fuel rails. We are making a set of fuel rails for these cars, top feeds. A lot of companies, they sell them, and it's awesome, but not a lot of companies sell them black and cheap. We are in the market for cheap. Not that we're not making any money off of it, but we're not making really much. So the deal is, you have your feed. Your feed, it comes down, goes underneath that line to the filter, 90s to the rail right there, comes across the rail, up, and it goes through that hole in the intake, loops down around, goes up to the front, right here, and then it goes around to the rail, goes up, over, pops out of the stock location where the fuel rails are at, and it goes across, and then it'll go right there on the regulator. The regulator will then feed back to the tank. But that's the stock setup. So now that I just literally got that all set up and everything and ready, it doesn't leak or anything, and it's good to go. And we're making a power steering kit as well. So we had this fitting made. Our supplier made that fitting, and it's not bad. It's just there's clearance issues, because the water neck's right here, so it's pretty close. But getting everything else figured out, Also, we're going to be running a catch can setup, obviously. So on these blocks, they have a stock, port, right there. And this is the barbed fitting that comes out of there, right here. So that fitting right there. I heated the block up and I pressed it out. And if I could get that thing off there, I could show you. Crap. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Okay. So, sorry about that. My hand hit the button. But yeah, so I pressed this fitting out and welded a 10AN to it. It's got vice marks grip on it. That's what that is. It'll throw it right into that 10. All I've got to do is, do the same thing and pull that one right there, that one out. And once that one comes out, then I'll be able to put an AN on. It'll be a 10AN. It'll hop over from that spot over. Catch can 10AN. And then the vent covers, I'm going to end up buying some plates of aluminum. You can't even see that, can you? There we go. So I threaded just a couple AN fittings in there just to mock up. And I'm going to buy some aluminum plate and drill the holes for it and then weld it to it. They're going to be like 1/2 inch thick plates. And we'll have AN, catch can set up. The reservoir will sit right here in this corner for the power steering, and or maybe even up here, and 90 will come out and come over, we'll go there. But so far, this is where we're at. We did, however, we got our 1000cc injectors. We're running with the Bosch EV14s. The Bosch EV14 sitting in, that box there. This box has our new compressor housing, or not compressor housing, the center section for our new turbo. Or not new, I keep saying new for our whole set. So that is the, and it's just not want to cooperate. There we go. So that's the new center section. Comes with compressor wheel, exhaust wheel, gaskets, everything. We got a Tim's Turbo 63 AR housing, and there she sits right there. And that takes it from, the big mofo that comes on the stocker, the stock wholesale. This thing it's big. However, this one here, it's not horribly small, but it is considerably, smaller than, this is a 63 AR. This is a 18.5 centimeter twin scroll housing. And from my research, that equals up to like a 1.32 AR ratio, which is just massive. So yeah, got all that going and everything, and the kits and everything. I'm welding up those kits and whatnot, and this is just a screw around weld. Wow, wrap, really? But yeah, so welding up stuff. 3 kits I got in line. They're for customers' cars. Holy crap. One's 08 WRX Tile 35 V-band. The other 2 are both 4 bolts. One's a GT35 and the other one's, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, so I figured I'd give you guys a quick update. I know it's been a while, but yeah, the car's going. We plan on getting this car going within the next, couple months. So yeah, and then once this car's done, my Camaro comes in. I've been saving up money and parts and whatnot for that. I'm turbocharging it, so you guys will get a whole build-up video of that, welding and all. Doing just truck manifold setup. For now, I'm deleting the AC on the car, and then yeah, I'll do a front mount. Probably like a GT45 or something. I'm just going with cheap crap because I really do not care. I'm sick of people talking crap about it, and it's just irritating. I understand these, these more expensive parts. I mean, they work awesome and they last a lot longer than these Chinese parts, but I'm sorry, $350 for a turbo compared to $1,800. However, the Borg Warner series, there are some turbos out there that are good quality and they're put out enormous power. I know Borg Warner makes a couple S300s and 400s that are just $650, $700, and they are amazing to say the least. But yeah, so this update for this video, that's it. I mean, really, the car's just been sitting here as a mock-up tool for now, but yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this too. And the same process, dropped my phone, but on the compressor side of this turbo, it runs a V-band. And that's just stock. That's just the way it is. And then I didn't like the coupler idea off the throttle body, so we're gonna run a V-band on that too. But yeah. So I guess I'll just leave this like this for a while. But yeah, I'll get you guys some more updates once the car gets going a little quicker. We are gonna resand the engine bay down and respray it. The color's fine. It's just a lot of it's the clear. So once it starts getting nicer out, we'll sand it and then re-clear it. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.